Welcome yogis. Today I invite you to try the energizing flow that you can do in the morning. So mostly standing postures, vinyasa style, will be moving a lot, activating our legs, inner thighs, quadriceps, glutes, our spine, our back muscles, shoulders. So you'll be waking up each and every muscle, trying to breathe and lift the energies up to wake up. So after the class, you should feel really energized and ready to handle anything that this day prepared for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to leave me a comment how you like this class, press the like button and share with your friends. So let's step to the front of our mat, bringing your feet together, rooting your feet into the mat, and taking a moment to quiet down your mind and focus on your breathing. Maybe there is something going on around you, maybe it's not really quiet in the room. That's completely fine. Just try to withdraw the senses, bring your attention inward, and let go of any thought process in your head. Activate your quadriceps, press 4 corners of your feet into the mat. Lift your toes, and then gently lower each and every toe down to the floor. Aligning your shoulders over the hips, hips over the heels, reaching the crown of the head up. Bring your palms together towards the heart center and take a moment to set the intention for your today's practice. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring your palms up through the sides, lift through the heart, activate the core, and find a gentle back bend. And exhale, slowly start folding down from your hip creases, keeping your back flat. And if you feel that your back is rounding, then bend your knees and reach the palms down to the floor or the shins. And reach your nose towards the shins or the knees. Relax here for a moment. Observe how your back body feels today. Observe the gravity pulling your head down towards the floor. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift the chest halfway up, straightening the spine. And exhale. Bring the palms to the floor and step or jump your feet back into plank. And now exhale, send the heels forward, bend the elbows 90 degrees, keep your elbows in towards the ribs, and now extend the torso, uncurl the toes, find your upward facing dog. Draw your shoulders down, keep your hips off the mat. If you are in upward dog, you can modify with your cobra. Exhale, curl the toes and lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Observe the sensations, observe how your downward dog is feeling today. Move the hips from side to side, bend your knee one at a time, walking your dog. Roll your biceps out, tuck the chin in towards the chest, and breathe. When you're ready, inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, fold down, standing forward, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up to standing. Add the back bend if you wish. And exhale, lower your arms down and bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up, find your back bend. Exhale, slowly fold down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Tuck the chin, breathe, observe the sensations. Keep reaching your heels down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keep your hips squared, send your right heel to the back of the room. Inhale and exhale, lower the leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, lift the heel higher and higher and send the left heel to the back of the room. Observe the sensations, pressing both palms into the mat, reaching your right heel down to the floor. Inhale and exhale, lower your left leg down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, sink your chest lower towards the floor. Observe the sensations at the back of your left leg. Exhale, lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keeping your hips squared. Left leg is straight, send your left heel to the back of the room. Observe the sensations. Inhale and exhale, lower your left leg down. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step walk or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold down to standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lifting your arms up and finding a gentle back bend. Exhale, lower your arms down. Now bring your feet together. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms up, finding your chair. Exhale, fold down to standing forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your left heel down 45 degrees, stepping your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, frame the foot. Step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your right foot 45 degrees. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step it back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. 5 deep inhales and exhale, send the tailbone up, reach the heels down, press whole palms into the mat, roll your biceps out and forearms in. Gaze towards the navel, 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step walk or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up, bend the knees, lifting your arms up. Exhale, stand up tall, lowering your arms down. One more time, inhale, bend the knees, extend your arms, your chair. Exhale, extending your legs, folding down, nose towards the knees. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, jump your feet back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. 5, downward dog. Dropping your left heel 45 degrees. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame your front foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your right foot 45-degree angle. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Lift through the heart, draw your shoulders down. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe here, observe the sensations. Send the tailbone up, press the whole palms into the mat. Now roll your forearms in towards one another and then draw your biceps out to the sides of the room. You should feel a nice opening in your upper back. Shoulders away from your ears, pull the navel in, tuck the chin, gaze towards the navel. Press the whole palm into the mat. Inhale, gaze to the front. Exhale, step walk or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, bend the knees, extend your arms, chair. Exhale, stand up tall, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, find your back bend. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, step your right foot back, drop your back knee down. Low lunge, lift through the heart, find your back bend. Exhale, frame the foot, step your left foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat, dropping your back knee down, lifting your arms and torso up, find your back bend. Inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot, step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down and rise up, warrior one. Breathe here, draw your shoulders down, lift through the heart. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent 90 degrees. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your right arm down. And now bring the palm towards your left thigh, the back of your left thigh. And now keep lifting through the heart and find a twisted back bend. Breathe here, reach your left arm back. Keeping your back leg straight, front knee bent. Inhale. Return to neutral, warrior one. And exhale, open the chest and hips to the left side of the room. Realign your feet, opening up for warrior two. Gaze to the front. Arms are reaching to opposite directions. Breathe. Inhale, flip your front palm up, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, rise back up, frame your front foot, lift your back heel up, step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, keep your hips neutral, rise up, warrior one, lift through the heart. Draw your shoulders down. Observe the sensations. Keep lifting your heart up and keep drawing your shoulder blades down. Inhale and now exhale. Send your left palm down towards the earth. Rotate the chest towards the left and keep lifting your right arm up, 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 and then lean back, sliding your right palm down your back thigh. Keeping your front knee bent, breathe, and core engaged. Activating your pelvic floor, activating your glutes, and lifting through the heart. Activate the core, press through the front foot. Inhale, return back, warrior one. Exhale, rotate the chest to face the right side of the room. Extend your arms, hips and chest open to the right. And you're gazing to the front. Energize your arms, send the energy through the fingers. Bend the front knee, shoulders over the hips. Observe the sensations, observe the energy building up. Inhale, flip your front palm up, lean forward, and then start leaning back, sending your left arm to the back side of the room, reversing your warrior. Keeping your front knee bent. Inhale and exhale, slowly start lifting up, framing your front foot. Lift your back heel up and step your left foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Tuck the chin, press both palms into the mat, draw your forearms in, biceps out, reach your heels down. Keep drawing your inner thighs kind of inwards towards one another. towards the back of the room, and then the outer thighs towards the front of the room. Observe the sensations in your leg. Activate the quadriceps. Send the tailbone up. Activate your pelvic floor. Inhale, send the gaze to the front. Exhale, step walk or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Open your feet hip-width distance apart, grabbing your big toes with index and middle fingers. Lift through the heart. Activate the core, straighten the legs, and exhale. Start opening your elbows to the sides and reaching your chest down, down, down towards the thighs, shoulders away from your ears, sending your elbows up. 1, 2, tuck the chin. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, bend the knee, extend the arms. Finding your chair. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, lower your arms down. Breathe, observing the sensations. When you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale the core, find a back bend. And exhale, slowly start folding down, reaching your palms towards the floor. Inhale, step your left foot back, drop your back knee down, rising up, lifting the torso up, finding your low lunge, and inhale, back bend. Exhale, frame the foot, step your right foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot to the front of the mat, drop your back knee down, lift the torso up, finding your low lunge. Inhaling and leaning your torso back, finding your back bend. Exhale, frame the foot. Step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step it to the front of the mat, drop your back, heel down, and find your warrior 2 one more time, gaze to the front. Now extend your front leg, make a circle with your hips. So send the hips to the right and then back. Lean the torso forward, lean, 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 and then exhale. Reach your right palm down to the floor, the block or the shin, and then extend your left arm up, taking your shoulders. Make sure you're not leaning on your leg or the block. You're using your core. And breathe, observing the sensations in your legs, maybe your side body. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down. And now bend the front knee, frame your front foot, drop your back knee down. Walk your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. And if you wish, lower both elbows down, finding your lizard, gaze to the front. You can lift your back knee up and sending your left heel back. Observe the sensations. Activate your left quadricep. Drop your back knee down, frame your front foot, and now push your hips back, extending your right leg, flexing the foot, reaching the toes towards your belly, and now lower your chest over your right leg. Observe the sensations at the back of your right leg. Now bend the front knee, lift through the heart. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, bend the front knee. Frame the foot, step your right foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down and rise up. Warrior two. Rotate the chest and hips to the right, gaze to the front. Trying to bring your left thigh parallel to the mat and make sure the left knee doesn't collapse inward. Use your inner thighs, kind of roll the muscle out to align your knee over the heel, shoulders over the hips, back leg is straight, gaze to the front. Now when you're ready, extend your front leg, rotate the hips to the left and then back. Reach your torso forward and then reach your left palm down, stack your shoulders, reach your right arm up. Gaze up towards the ceiling, elongating both sides of the torso, rooting both feet into the mat. Reach. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, lowering your right palm down to the floor, framing the front foot, drop your back knee down, walk your left foot to the outer edge of the mat, palms to the inner side of the foot, lift through the heart. If this is enough, stay here, or maybe lower down to your elbows. And if you wish, you can curl your back toes and lift your back knee up and send your right heel back, activate your quadricep, breathe, observe the sensations. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And then when you're ready, lower your back knee down, extend your arms, frame your front foot, and now push the hips back, extend your left leg, flex the foot, lift through the heart, reaching the toes towards your knee, lower your chest over your left thigh, observe the sensations. Nice stretch for the back of your left leg, keeping your hips squared. Now inhale, lift through the heart, bend the front knee. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, lift. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe here, observe the sensations, observe how your downward dog is feeling right now after all the stretches. If you need to, you can walk your dog one more time, move the hips from side to side. Now slowly start rolling your shoulders forward, rounding your back, rolling your spine forward one vertebra by vertebra at a time. And then lowering the hips down, lift through the heart, keeping your toes curled, activate the core, and then slowly start rolling and rounding your back up to downward dog. In, get slide forward, rounding your back as much as you can. Dropping your hips down, lift through the heart, and exhale, activate the core, and slowly rounding your back, lifting the hips, downward dog. Inhale, lowering the knees down, pushing your hips back. If you wish, you can open your knees wide, lower down for a child's pose. Relax here, observe the sensations. And then when you're ready, inhale, slowly lift the torso up, drop your hips to the side and move the feet forward, keeping your knees bent, open your knees out to the side, finding your butterfly. You can pulse your knees, lift through the heart. Inhale and exhale, slowly start reaching your belly button towards the heel, using your bicep strength, trying to keep your back as straight as you can. I know it's probably not possible for most of us. It's not possible for me to go all the way down, but this is just a practice, so we are working on it. Keep reaching your knees down and reaching your belly button towards the heels, lifting through the heart. Inhale, return back to neutral. Now You can take an easy pose or take your half lotus or lotus if you have the practice for that. Closing your eyes, shoulders over the hips, slightly leaning back against an imaginary pillow, bringing your palms together against your heart center. Tucking the chin and taking a moment to think about your intention, observing how you feel after this quick practice. You can take your time to meditate. You can take your time for your prayer or for your reflections. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick yoga class. I hope you feel great and energized with your major muscles activated and ready to start your day. If you're looking for longer yoga classes, please have a look at my playlist. There are many classes, 1 hour, 70 minutes, 80 minutes. So for any taste and any amount of time that you have, please subscribe, share with your friends. Leave me a comment below how you feel after the practice. Let me know what you are working on in your practice. If you have any ideas for new classes, tag me on Instagram with you practicing with me. Until we meet again, namaste.